for deep conversations.
Okay.
So let's see what
Okay.
this thing comes up with.
Okay.
Let me
Okay.
just share. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
This is a wrong question.
Okay. I have to answer this, right?
Or you can skip if it doesn't apply.
Actually, there was a time when I did feel lonely. So I guess it is still relevant, and people around the world are so lonely. Yeah, it's terrible. It's an affliction. So what does loneliness look like for me? Because it doesn't always look the way people expect it to. True. What did it look like? I mean, I'm not lonely anymore. I think I told you, for a good part of my life, I always felt that if you didn't have a life partner of sorts, whether a husband or a long-time boyfriend, you were not complete. Yeah. And I never felt complete without a partner, in fact. Yeah. For a big part of my life. And at one point, when I was not with anyone, my life was busy, work was busy, there were so many activities in my life. I had the same friends as I do now. In fact, maybe I saw more of them than I do now. But there was one night I remember, I just felt so alone. I remember I was washing dishes over the sink, and I was about to go for something in the evening, and I just felt so lonely, and I acknowledged it, and I actually just spoke it, to God, and I just said, I'm so lonely, Lord. Like, I don't really feel like, I have someone who's an anchor in my life. It's strange, I'm talking to God and He's like, hello. Yeah, but someone here physical. In my life, I don't have that relationship that I know I need in order to anchor me. I just felt so empty and so sorry for myself. Yeah. So I guess loneliness is a way. I guess loneliness is sometimes it's expressed in self-pity, or when you engage in self-pity, that's when those feelings of loneliness really manifest, and then you really feel it, because you're like, I'm so poor thing, I have no one loves me, that kind of feeling, poor me, and you can be busy, you can have a very packed calendar, and yet, deep down, you feel you've got no one and nothing. You just feel so empty. And people won't realize that until you acknowledge it, out loud. Because people always think that, it's someone who's elderly and totally alone, neglected, who would feel lonely. But a youngish person who has a lot going on in his or her life can also feel alone and have as if he or she has no one.
I think this feeling of having no one is not necessarily, well, at least from my own experience, it's like not necessarily physically like there's no one there. It's not really that, right? It's more like you feel like the way you think, the way you see the world is very different from someone else, and you feel like, how come people don't get my perspective? That can really bring up feelings of loneliness. Like, I see the world so differently from everyone else, and why is it no one else is seeing the way I'm seeing? It's like you start to question your own sanity. Okay, maybe sanity is a strong word, but more like questioning your perspective, and you wonder, is there anyone out there in the world? There are like billions of people on this planet. Is there anyone else in the world that has the same perspective when people around you do not have? I think that can bring up that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess when you don't have very deep connections with other people, then you begin to doubt like all these friendships and relationships that you have. Yeah. And even family, you begin to doubt your family members. Like, do they really care? Are they really there for me? Do they know how I feel? That kind of thing. Yeah.
It's really very internal, right? This argument maybe that we have with ourselves. Like, do people care? Do people know? All these things. I think the more we go and start questioning this, and if we're not able to see the light at the end of it, I think the energy of loneliness can really linger. And maybe that's why a lot of people are feeling very lonely. I think not necessarily just for people who see things on a deeper level. I think there are also the superficial type, right? Like, oh, I'm alone, my friends are all married, that kind. I think it can also bring up that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
Like left out lah.
Yes, left behind.
Yeah.
And you tend to try to fill your days with a lot of activities you just want to do, because being reminds you of your loneliness. Yeah. So when you're doing, you don't really think about how lonely you feel. Yeah.
I think so. Let's go. Next question. Is there someone in your life you've been performing okayness for, and what would happen if you stopped? Yeah, I'm sure I do. I mean, especially with let's say my parents. I mean, if I'm not okay, I'm not going to tell them. I mean, they're the last people on the on the planet that I'll tell, right? So what would happen if I stop? I don't think I will, because I mean, they are already at the end of life. Like, why would I want to? And they wouldn't even get it, if I don't feel okay. I don't think they will get it, because how I experience the world is very different from how they experience it, and they'll probably give me some lame, in my perspective, lame advice as to how to deal with. Like, no, that doesn't help.
Right,
so
well-meaning though it may be,
but well-meaning but a bit useless lah. And so then I would think to why would I then want to tell them anything?
Sure.
I just have to keep it keep the relationship in such a way where I am very clear that I'm the caregiver at this stage, right, of their lives, and that's just it. It's not there's no way it's a two-way relationship. It just has to be. It's just the way it is. Yeah.
I think with parents, I don't know. For me, my parents didn't live till how your parents are, like in their 90s. So for me, it was like stages. When I was younger and they were younger too, you would want to tell, like, Mom, Dad, I'm not well, I'm sick or whatever, I'm feeling down. Yeah, but as they age, then I guess, like you say, the balance changes, and then it becomes more like you have to be the one to look after them and to see to their well-being, right? Not the other way around. So you feel like, no, I can't burden them with that.
Yeah. I think it'll be too much for them. Yeah. I guess when they reach a certain age, they've lost their capacity to even perform care, let alone.
I guess they can listen,
or lecture you lah.
Maybe give some wise advice. I don't know.
Okay, sorry, this thing went off.
Okay. Who in your life actually sees you, not the role you play, but you? And how did that happen? I think anyone who's close enough to me, no matter who they are, family, friends, they all get to see who I really am. I believe so, yeah. And they do in their own way let me know that they know I'm being real. Yeah. So I don't see that it's like any effort or that, I have had to play a role in any way. If you feel that I'm playing a role, or if I feel I'm playing a role for someone in my life, it's probably because I'm not very close to this person. Yeah, so in a way, it's like people you don't know very well. You will, of course, keep a certain, appearance in a way. Yeah. I mean, you don't want to be so transparent to the whole wide world, right? Yeah. So I would say if you don't see me, you probably are not very, very close to me.
Yeah. And I think that's a very, I don't know what's the word to call it. I mean, because there are people who maybe you see them a lot, but you don't really see the real person. I feel
True.
there are people like that.
Yes.
They're not transparent at all.
Of course, yeah.
And there's always something hidden. And so in that sense, there's a like a cushioning, right? Like a buffer. You don't really go close because you can't. It doesn't go deep enough. Yeah. So there are people like that, and then there are also people like yourself who's transparent. If you get to know you, then it's I rather be with people who what you see is what you get, rather than hiding behind all the layers and complexities. Yeah.
But also, people will just make up their own impressions of you. People who don't know you very well, they'll just have, it's certain impression, right? Like, I'm sure people who... hang on. She's stuck. Yo, this cat strangled me with the wire. Anyway, people who do see me, say, every day at church, but I don't know them very well. I just say hi, bye, that kind of thing. Maybe they're in the same ministry, but even then we don't go into deep conversation. They probably had formulate all these, perceptions about, very pious, this girl. Wow, must be very holy, very good. But they don't know my struggles. They don't know that, when I go home, I might blow up at somebody and then become like a devil and and then regret and then feel shitty about it. They don't know all these things about me. As much as I'm not trying to hide anything, but unfortunately, you're not so deeply entrenched in my life to know all that.
I think it's healthy to be able to be both. Right? It's human, right? To blow up like, oh my god, what is this shit that's happening?
Yes.
And then going to church to pray, right? So is a very human part. And I think the danger for many is that they suppress it, and then the shadow side of themselves becomes so strong that it will just blow up one day, right? I know this guy who always like very holy moly, right? Very pious, always every sentence has God, and then one day he blew up and all of us were stunned like, huh? Where did that come from, right? Because it's so suppressed. poor guy, Yeah. I'd rather he be more human and not like have
true.
to put up a front. Yeah.
Correct.
It's just not healthy.
Yeah. It's like that meme you sent, the monsters are in you. And sometimes you just need to air them.
Yes.
Let them come out and breathe and see the sunlight. Yeah, otherwise they will just like tear the door down.
Yes.
Inappropriately, right? At the most inappropriate time. Worse.
Yeah. And we all have them, right? I mean, there's no one on this planet that doesn't have this inner monster, the shadow side, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You can't pretend like.
Correct. And it's better that it's like, okay, no one's looking. Come out now. Go and have a run until you're tired, then come back in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there something you've been carrying quietly that most people in your life don't actually know about? I don't think so. The key word here is most people. Most people like who? I don't know. It's a bit hard to... I don't think I am like secretly carrying something that, like this big secret and I don't want people to know. It's not like that. It's more like in my own journey of learning, right? And there are things that I don't even know that are hidden from me, right? And as I work on my own consciousness, work on developing myself, then I realize, oh my God, this is how I am, or this is this thing that drives my motivation or intention behind certain things, right? And then the realization hits, but I don't hide that. I mean, if it comes up, then I guess I do share it, like in articles, I write about it, social media, I'll talk about it too. In my classes, I do talk about it. So I don't think that I'm intentionally hiding anything. If anything, if it's revealed, like I have an aha moment, then I would share that, because if I experience it, I'm sure other people experience it too, and so it's good learning. I can't think of.
I mean, we are discovering things about ourselves every day. We can't say we know everything about ourselves, actually.
Exactly. And I don't think there is a deadline. I think for as long as we are here on this planet, we are constantly uncovering, different aspects of ourselves.
Correct. And you may end up in situations that you've never been before. And that will reveal a certain side of you that you may not have seen before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Ooh.
What do you want the next chapter to feel like? Not look like, but feel like. The next chapter. How do you define the next chapter?
Tomorrow?
My elderly years? Okay, let's just go by age. Okay, my truly elderly years. I think to still be able to do what I do now physically, to still be able to care for the cats, whichever ones are still around. I truly, I told myself this morning, when I was brushing my teeth, this thought just popped into my head that honestly now, if I didn't have the 4 cats, if anything bad, like physically happened to me, I'm cool, because there's no responsibility. I feel that my responsibility is to these 4 fur babies that I need to care for them. Yeah, really, really, till their very last breath. Hopefully care for them well, up to that point. And otherwise, no one else depends on me in terms of this kind of material care. Yeah, sure, when I'm gone, people will miss me, miss my company, my friendship, just having a relationship with me or whatever. But it's different. Yeah, they don't need me in that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just thinking, oh wow, if I didn't have them, anything, whatever strikes me is fine. Yeah, it's like I'm really no qualms. Yeah. So yeah, next chapter hopefully can still do all the things I do now for them. That my mind will be good, I think, the other thing, because for me to really savor life is really about the mind, I find. Yeah. Even if you are wheelchair bound, if your mind is clear, there's so much of life to enjoy. Yeah. So I would like a very, still a sharp, clear mind. And I guess the company of like really good friends, a very small circle of people whom I trust with my life. Yeah, and just time with family, just continued peace. I guess not much change from what I have and what I would still want later on. Yeah.
But what if a new opportunity popped up that you've never thought of and suddenly it's presented to you?
Like what?
Could be, the creative side of things.
Okay. Yeah, of course I'll welcome it. But it's really not a priority. Not a deep desire. Surprisingly, many people might find that surprising, but it's really not important to me. Yeah, creative achievement. I think for me it's all about relationship. I've come to realize relationship with God, myself, with the people who matter. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. What does it feel like when you're living from your values, and when was the last time you felt that? I am living from my values. I think when was the last time you felt that? I think ever since I was a child, right? I'm very conscious of listening to my conscience. Like as I watch, I remember like maybe even maybe a teenager watching the adults do things, and I'm very conscious like that's not how it's done, like I would say to myself, that's not how it's done, or that's not how you should treat someone else.
You already knew.
I already knew, and I always I strive to live from my values. Maybe sometimes misfire, I don't know. And I'm sure it did misfire many times. But yeah, I do my best lah. At the point where with whatever information, whatever experience that I have at the moment. Yeah.
That's all you can do, right?
Yeah, definitely. You can't hope to be, you can't act from like our earlier question, right? You can't pretend or like want to appear perfect or want to be because you're still human and you're bound to make mistakes, right? And so you can only do your best at that point. Yeah. We go one more round
Okay,
of both of us.
sure. Is there a version of your life you almost lived? And do you ever wonder about her? Ooh,
Interesting.
interesting. I don't think so. I don't think I have a sliding doors experience or life journey. I don't. I just think that everything that happened to me was meant to happen in a way. Even if it was a mistake, it was meant to happen so that I could learn from it, and maybe I needed that detour to discover something about people, about life, about myself, so that I can learn to be better, to love myself better and to love other people better. Yeah. So, no, I've never had that crossroad thing like, oh, if I'd done this, then, I might have been that other person. No, yeah. I've always been quite like, okay, that's it, like quite single-minded, and okay, maybe it was a mistake after all, but never mind, then we just go from there, you reroute. Yeah. Maybe there was a lot of rerouting rather than a different version that could have happened.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. What's something you thought you have figured out by now and you're still working on? I don't think I'm consciously working on something that I have not
figured out.
Or if I've not figured out, then then I'm not aware of it. Then how to still work on it? Right? Well, okay, maybe let's put it in another way. People often think that, or at least when we were younger, right? I often thought that if I get to midlife, my life would be, it's not like how it would be right now, in my mind, right? I'm thinking, okay, retire, then have the husband, go traveling, that sort of a thing, right? A very cookie cutter kind of imagination, right? You think that if I stayed in the marriage, then this is what's going to happen. So I don't think that was what I thought. Sorry, let's start again. I don't think that how I'm living my life now was what I thought it would be. But I'm very happy where I am. It's not like a bad thing. I'm really happy where I am, and I don't think there's anything that if anything, I think it will be my work. If we think, if we take this question further, I've known this for a long time, that the work that I do and what I see as my life purpose is a marathon. And it's not something that I can just one day decide, okay, I'm going to retire, I'm going to stop doing it. It's not like that at all. And I know that I will keep doing it until the day I die. Yeah, it's that kind of very strong pull internally. And even when things are not working or things feel so, that like sometimes there's frustration, like, why is this not going the direction that I thought? I still had the faith that this is the right path for me. And so in many ways, maybe I have not figured out how it's going to look like, at the end. But I just follow very faithfully. Yeah, what I feel, my inner compass, I just follow it. And I watch out for signs from God, from the universe, the direction. Do I turn here? Do I turn there? Yeah, but it's a marathon, and I'm not there yet. Definitely, still a long way to go. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, if I want to answer this question in terms of my work, it will be that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let me